This pitcher went 2,877 days between major league starts. It was one of the best stories of 2025, and it went completely under the radar. So how did it happen? Dietrich Enns was a 19th round draft pick back in 2012, so his odds of making the big leagues were less than 5%, but he did it. He made his debut in 2017 for the Twins, with Joe Mauer manning first base and Ryan Braun facing him as the 3-hole hitter. But he only managed 4 innings that season. The next few years he pitched all over the place, ending up in a makeshift indie ball team in 2020. He dominated for the so-called Tully Monsters and earned another shot, pitching for the Tampa Bay Rays in 2021. He pitched well but didn't earn a spot in affiliate ball, so the next year he headed overseas. At 33, after a 5.17 ERA in Japan, most guys would have called it, but Dietrich Enns called Tread Athletics instead. Working with Paul Hall, they dialed in his game planning and changeup consistency. At 33 years old, Dietrich went 13-6 with a 4.19 ERA in one of the most hitter-friendly leagues in the world. This was enough to earn him a minor league deal with the Tigers heading into 2025. One of the major breakthroughs was the addition of a kick change. It had flashes of excellence, but it was inconsistent at the time. After 14 solid starts for Detroit's AAA affiliate, the Tigers called up Dietrich to start versus the Athletics. When Dietrich Enns took the mound that day, it had been 1,371 days since his last outing and 2,877 days since his last major league start. Nearly 8 years later, Enns was 34 years old, and this time his family didn't have to wake up at 4 a.m. to watch from across the world. They were there, in person, watching him take the mound. He threw 5 innings of one-hit ball against the A's. None of the 11 balls in play left the bat harder than 81 miles an hour, and the A's scored 0 runs. But he didn't stay in Detroit for long. 6 appearances later, he was traded to Baltimore, and that's where everything clicked. His kick change that was inconsistent back in the spring, now it was a real weapon that he used 30% of the time. His velocity stabilized, averaging 94 miles an hour, a mile an hour harder than the average lefty, and he topped out at 96.9 miles an hour at the age of 34. Down the stretch, he threw 28 innings of 3.14 ERA ball and carried a 1.30 ERA plus, meaning he was 30% more effective than the average pitcher. In November, Dietrich Enns signed a 1-year deal with the Baltimore Orioles. It guarantees him $2.625 million, with a club option in 2027 that could push the total to $6 million.
The journey really is a reward, and he even told me that it was more rewarding than even necessarily when he debuted. You're able to stick with it and see it through. As a baseball player, we kind of tell ourselves as kids that we want to make the big leagues. We want to, play at the highest level. We want to pitch in Game 7. And you owe it to yourself to go get that done. And I couldn't be more happy for Dietrich, ultimately, to making this thing happen.
After 14 pro seasons, 4 countries, and nearly 3,000 days between big league starts, Dietrich Enns has proved that consistency creates opportunity.